place where you can find me, Smoke Honest, keeping you updated and educated on everything marijuana. So guys, for season 2 I decided every second Sunday of the month I want to do a current event. Whether it has anything to do with weed or not, I want to do a current event. So just because I am from this city and it is such a huge deal, today I'm going to be talking about the Flint water crisis.
What exactly are you guys doing?
So our mission, we came here to Flint. Our goal is to hand out water to people who are affected by this iron in the water.
First, I have noticed recently that the city of Flint switched their water from Detroit to the Flint River in April 2014, but they're trying to forward it and say it happened in May. Officials confirmed that the Legionnaire's disease, or however you say that word, was actually found by the McLaren Hospital back in 2014. So the hospitals knew about the diseases going on in the water way back when they switched. They knew about everything. Nothing was released to the public, guys. And that's very, very sickening because CPS knew about this, the hospitals knew about it, the government officials knew about it. These are all people that are supposed to be taking care of us and making sure we're Gucci. And we were not Gucci, and they didn't let us know. As soon as the hospital found out that the Legionnaire's disease was real in the water, they added an extra filter to their hospital. Didn't tell the public, but added an extra filter to their hospital. And before April 2014, no one has even heard of this disease in Genesee County. Like, no one's ever been infected with this disease in Genesee County. So it was kind of weird. And around the same time, they put out a boil water warning, but they said it was E. coli. So now that makes me wonder, were they completely lying about the E. coli and it was Legionnaire's, but they just kind of wanted to see how it would turn out. In June 2015, CPS had collected all their reports and all their knowledge about this water issue and have it in a report, right? But they don't release this report until long after Mona from Iraq, she was a doctor at Hurley Hospital, released the information. Now, they could have possibly saved like 10 people's lives, 80 people got sick. They could have cut all that out, cut it all out by telling people so we wouldn't drink or shower in the water. But they didn't, and now 10 people are dead and 80 people got infected with the disease. Not only did they not warn us about the Legionnaire's disease that they learned about in 2014, they only warned us about lead. They didn't even speak about Legionnaire's disease. So, come to find out, there's a lot of cities with large amounts of lead in their water. Because back when we made these cities, all we used was lead pipes. I mean, Chicago's never talked about, but Chicago's got some of the worst water in the United States of America. That whole city is made out of lead. The whole city. And after years, that lead corrodes, and all these chemicals that they put in it to clean the water, it corrodes these pipes. And now you have lead in your water, and kids are coming out low IQs and just not who they were supposed to be. And CPS didn't release this report that they made back in June 2015 until January 2016. These are the people taking our kids away right now because we're not paying our water bills. Because why should we pay for water that doesn't fucking work? You know? You could die from drinking this shit. Why should you pay for that? And I remember strictly being with my buddies at this fly side movement we had going on. And we were talking about they were switching to the Flint River. And now, in Flint, a lot of bodies are dumped in that river. Cars go in that river. A lot of shit has been found in that river. So we're all like, fucking gross. Like from the get-go, not even thinking about that shit. That river shouldn't be drank out of. Period. So guys, GM, I could go on for hours, but to sum it up, they already knew Flint's water was corrosive. They switched from Flint's water straight back to Detroit's water, like right away. So, you know, Governor Snyder, knowing that this happened back then, why in 2014 he just thought it was a grand idea, you know? Kind of fishy. It's just all a little fishy to me. next item you should know is that Mr. Governor Snyder hired 2 PR firms, okay? Basically, they changed all the information in the media. It's called spinning. Now, get this, guys. The people doing the investigation on the water is part of the Nestle company who supported Snyder by giving him money in this campaign. Great, great. Basically, the one that, put the money up for this whole shit that's happened is fucking trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong. That's like someone stealing your shit and then trying to help you look for it. What I personally believe is happening in Flint is beyond all this. I think it's more like a water grab. Kind of like how they do land grabs, but a water grab. I mean, we got the Great Lakes around us. History is written by the winners of war. Okay, guys? There's always 2 sides. And the war on information is full-fledged right now. So guys, I wanted to do a little investigating for myself about the situation. So, because you guys gotta remember, I got a daughter, and I gotta bathe her, and I gotta, cook for her, and, you need 6 water bottles to make spaghetti. Think about filling up a bathtub. And people, I don't have to do that. I'm blessed. I got parents I can go to and stuff. But people really do that. They boil their water and pour it in the bathtub so their kid can have a bath. There's some, it's sad. It's really sad. I just don't understand that. So I want to do a little investigating myself. So me and my brother and my homie went to this rally, right? It was at this church. And on the way to the rally, we met these 2 awesome people. Check it out.
Gail DeCaire, D-E-C-A-I-R-E. I'm a registered nurse in good standing, born and raised in Saginaw, Michigan.
And what exactly are you doing here with the white collar crime in America?
Well, our leaders have betrayed us. Common sense is not common. And the whole thing started with the GM Delphi debacle. I was a registered nurse at GM. If you Google me, I'm not real computer literate, but if you Google the last GM nurse or my name, you can see that I've been out there. So in the RN is the legal record keeper.
Okay.
So in 1996, they outsourced the insurance in the medical department. Up to that time, our people were dedicated General Motors employees, all trained there, okay? So as a nurse, I couldn't believe that nobody cared about accountability because the patient should be the priority. They're actually incarcerating women, taking them from their children and putting them in jail for non-criminal offenses. And bless his heart, Federspiel is our sheriff and he's a jackrabbit. He's been on the news about changing the colors of our uniforms, about bringing the retro lights back as our children shoot each other in the streets. Then I realized Darnell Early was on our city council and worked for us for 6 years, and everybody but one guy had the nerve to vote it down and not give him lifetime health care benefits. Then he goes to Flint, per Schneider, our wonderful mayor who is now immune from prosecution, from what I understand, who appoints them in Flint. They have a toast and they drink the water and they say the water is okay to drink. Our kids are damaged, and as a mother and a nurse, women should get together. And so, it's unbelievable. So then they put me in jail trying to shut me up when I have a son who I sent to the parochial school and believed all the stuff my parents taught me. And when Dane was a hockey player in 9th grade, the hockey coach told him to get in a nigger pile. And when I went to the athletic director, Mike Boyd, whose brother just happens to be Chris Boyd, the judge, he told me it was a euphemism. He was from the Upper Peninsula. Nobody did anything. Now, how am I going to tell my young boy, who I haven't seen in 4 years, and Dane Francis, if you see this, you call your mother. He's 28 years old, and these kids are jaded. Where do they go when they need help? Our leaders have betrayed us. This water is just the tip of the iceberg. And our leaders have betrayed us in every realm. It's a travesty.
All planned.
The inequality, yes. So thank you, Samantha. You are a breath of fresh air, and you guys, you are our future.
So shout out to them. That was fucking awesome meeting you guys. And dude, you better call your mom. Next week, I'm going to save lives. So stay tuned. Sunday, 420, smoke session. And as always, thank you guys for smoking.